Okay.
And you want her to vote. You see what you know what I mean? You just
Okay.
made the whole case against yourself, just like that.
How you explained Christian nationalism, I actually somewhat agree with on its face. The part where I would disagree is when you said that you want to like limit the voter base.
Yes.
Which even that I don't necessarily fully disagree. It's just that I feel like when you give that much power to the government, it's you know what I mean. It would be just as easy for atheists to get in or someone else to get in, and then now they have the power via the government to restrict voting, so it could just easily be turned against you, and that's the way I see it. So
Well, I mean, has having a wide voter base done anything to lessen the power of our government?
I mean, not necessarily, but
Like at
so I
all?
guess
Like I mean, at all?
yeah. So my I guess my solution or my approach to solving that problem of like having ignorant voters would be to educate them.
You
You know
can't
what I mean?
educate
And
stupid people.
uh, look, we could do better than what we're doing. I'll put it that way.
No, you can. I
I
mean, you
think.
really you can't. I
Uh,
can prove it to you. I think I can demonstrate this for you. Right? You're a working class stiff, blue collar guy. You seem like a blue collar guy, right? You have
yeah.
you got the blue collar background going. You got the nice American flag going right there, right? You've got all the books that you can possibly read if you have actual time to read them, which most blue collar working class stiffs barely get enough time to read the books that they're even interested in, right?
Hey, to
You're
be fair,
always
I've read a lot of these books. All right,
sure, but you're always
but
doing
these were
something
passed down
else.
to me.
Always doing something else, always busy, right? Always got a million things to do, never have enough
Sure.
time, this type of thing. In all of your experience working in the private sector, how many people would you say you've run across that are really fucking stupid?
Uh, a lot. Wait,
A
wait, wait, wait. Say that
lot.
again. Sorry, repeat that.
How
Hold
many
on.
people have you run across in the private sector who you would consider really fucking stupid?
Okay, yeah, yeah. A lot,
A
yeah.
lot. A lot. Yeah, it's a lot. Why do you want them to vote and cancel out your very well informed vote?
Okay,
Does
so
that make sense to you?
I no, but I agree. So that's what I'm saying. Like I agree with the sentiment. I agree with your position of like I would love to limit the voter base too to people who but so there's that, and then there's also like what you were talking about when you were talking about like stakeholder
Yeah.
democracy. My pushback on that is are is every citizen not a stakeholder at this point now, basically once we started taxing on the federal level. Um
No.
because I agree with
No, because
what you said.
almost nobody pays income
Well,
taxes.
hold on, real quick. Let me just get this. So,
Yeah.
because I agree with you, like there were people who were not necessarily like stakeholders. They were not necessarily like they're to some degree they didn't deserve to vote. I guess you could say because they're not contributing enough to society. They're not on that level. Like they're not owning large swaths of land, and they're not providing jobs for people, whatever else. So, but also they weren't paying taxes that early on in our country, right? Either I mean, on the local level you were, but also it was like if you weren't paying your taxes locally, you could enforce that a lot quicker than you could, via the federal government at the time. And
Well,
then
the
now
very
we
first thing
create.
that happened was the Whiskey Rebellion that was based on a national tax of whiskey after the formation of the Union. And the citizenry rebelled immediately, right? They didn't want their shit taxed. Um, when I'm talking about stakeholder democracy, I'm talking about it from a different point of view than what I think you're thinking of. I don't
Okay.
think of stakeholder as in you pay something in so you get stake back out. That's the wrong way to look at it. What I'm looking at is somebody who's willing to sacrifice something that's important, which money is not important. The only thing that you have as a man that you can sacrifice that's actually important is time. That's it.
Well,
That's
yeah,
the
but
only that's
that's
the
an
only thing that's irreplaceable.
that's an equal representation. Those are 1-to-1 though. Money
They're
is
not.
time. They are.
Well,
It is though.
no. You can utilize money to make you money without utilizing any of your time. But
Yeah, no, you
time
can't.
can't
You
be
have to spend. Wait,
replaced.
wait. No, you can't. You have to spend time to understand how to do that. It's somewhere you're losing time. So
Okay,
even if
so
you're a
hang on.
brilliant,
No.
investor, you
Mhm.
have to educate yourself, right?
Sure,
You have to
sure.
spend time
What
out
if
of
you're
your
just
life. It
born?
could
What if
be
you're just born with $1 billion?
you can blow it. right?
Yeah, but you also can maybe not blow it too, right? So what time
Yeah.
did you spend getting that money?
I mean, yeah, I understand what you're saying. You spent no time, on
It,
from birth. You have that.
yeah.
It's
Well,
written
not
in your
just
will.
that, if you're a guy who makes $10 an hour versus a guy who makes $150 an hour, you would agree that you're both spending the same amount of time, but you're getting a different value out, right?
Right. Sorry, give me two.
Yeah, no problem.
You came in here to interrupt me, to show me a funny meme.
Oh,
Okay.
shit happens.
She's beautiful. Okay.
And you want her to vote. You see what you know what I mean? You just
Okay.
made the whole case against yourself, just like that.
Oh no.